It's me again. I'm watching Lydia Stan on 18 money mistakes to stop making in 2018. 1. Not being intelligent at all about money. 2, like I said, racking up credit card debt because they're trying to, quote, get back at other people. 3, caring too much about what other people have. 4, wanting instant gratification. Oh, well, this is nice. Oh, this is a good deal. My husband's biggest problem is Rent-A-Center. And also, hanging out with certain people that are doing things that are less than ethical, shall we say. So, he spends all his money on junk we don't need and don't got room for, and then he has to, he got a curved TV through Rent-A-Center. We gotta return it next month before we have to pay for it. We did the same thing with our fireplace we had. We had to return it because he doesn't want to pay for it. I'm like, if you don't want to make the payments on it, don't get it in the first place. Very simple. Stop going to Rent-A-Center. Rent-A-Center and errands, rent-to-own places ain't nothing but the devil. Credit cards ain't nothing but the devil. Payday loan, title loans, debt consolidation, bankruptcy, that ain't nothing but the devil. And nowadays, it's damn near impossible to file bankruptcy because a lot of people will fraudulently file bankruptcy, say they ain't got no money, they can't pay their bills, and the people they owe the money to gotta eat that loss. That is not fair. What you do in that situation is real simple. Start calling these people, get set up on a payment plan, even if you're just sending them $5 a week, $10 a week, $30 a month, whatever you're able to afford. You send that to these companies like ComEd or People's Gas or whatever and get caught up. And my advice too is live below your means. Just because, my husband gets a weekly allotment through his payee because he's on disability, first thing they do when his check comes into his payee is his payee makes sure the rent gets paid, the bills get paid every month. That's right off the bat. The bills, checks go out for his bills, and then he gets X amount per week for, things we might need that you can't buy on a link card. Like, say, cleaning supplies, hygiene items, medicine, money to go do laundry, things like that, And, he's dipping and spending all his money on absolute crap. And then he's got to scrimp and save and scrounge around to come up with the money to pay for the things he needs to pay for. And it's a repetitive cycle. Don't. Also, crap for medical insurance. If you got crap insurance, whether it's health insurance, life insurance, homeowners insurance, whatever the insurance it is, if it's really not good insurance, you may want to reevaluate your policy and or the insurance carrier. I have Meridian insurance through Medicaid, and I'm looking to change it because it's just not worth having. It really is not. Another mistake people make is and Sensible Living with Money Mom said that, not going over their bills. You get a bill and you just automatically pay it, not thinking. No, you need to sit down and really look at your bill and call them to make sure that they got said payment on such and such a day. That's what you should do. Do not be having to pay late fees on bills when the money got sent out. That's just... So, if you're, for us, our buildings management group will email us stating, hey, you got X amount of time before late fees kick in. We make sure we're on top of that. We email them. We're in constant communication with them stating, hey, the checks were sent out on X day, you should have gotten them by now. If you have not, these are the people you need to contact about this. But I will do what I can on my end. And, because some things somewhere could have gone wrong. So do that, definitely. Also, if you are behind on your bills, look into getting, like we did on the budget plan, the payment plan, and deferred payment plan. So you know that our ComEd bill is always $88 every single month, no matter how much we use. It's the same every month. Another one where people get into a lot of trouble is cell phone contracts. They get into a lot of trouble with that because they're paying all this money that they don't need to be paying for. You know, they're paying for things and fees on their cell phone that they shouldn't be paying for, which is why we go either government phone or pay-as-you-go, where you pay, say $60 a month to Metro PCS, and you get unlimited talk, text, and data, $60 every month, no matter how much you use. Not having adequate insurance is another problem that a lot of people have. They don't have any insurance, or their insurance is not adequate whatsoever. So if you have health insurance, I would go over it with the company to make sure that, okay, vision is covered, hearing is covered, prescription drugs, dental, this is covered, that's covered, da-da-da-da-da. Because you don't want to have a catastrophic problem like the end of September, beginning of October, I had to go to the dentist to have a tooth pulled because it was so bad. Lucky for me, my insurance completely covered it, but, you need to look into this because you don't want to have some kind of serious illness where you end up going to the hospital and the treatment that you needed are not covered. Then you have a humongous medical bill that you thought your insurance was going to cover and it didn't. So double check on that for definite. Another thing, buying fast fashion, buying cheaply made product. Like Lydia has said numerous times, cheap is not always cheap. Case in point, I had a neighbor at our old building. He loved by getting things out of the garbage. Sometimes you can get good things. Sometimes. But he would always go to this, junk shop down the street from us to buy his wife a Mr. Coffee for, $3 to $5. Which seems perfectly fine. Thing of it is, the coffee maker that he would buy don't work for dick. Point blank, you can't return them. There's no, policy on it, no warranty. And every single day, 20, 30 times every day, he's going out, spending $5, 20 times a day. That's a lot of money. That's like $100 every day on Mr. Coffee's because he thinks $5 for a Mr. Coffee is cheaper than $20. Yes, this is true. 5 is less than 20. But when you're spending $100 every single day on Mr. Coffee that don't work, you're wasting money. What would be simpler? Paying $100 every single day for crappy coffee pots that do not work, take up hella space that you don't got, or just walk your little stuff over to Walgreens and buy a brand new one straight from the factory for $20 that's got a warranty that actually does work. What's cheaper? $20 one and done, or $100 every single day? People don't think this. Another thing that I've noticed a lot of people get in trouble with is ignoring their bills. Ignoring their bills, ignoring their debt. And then it's snowball effect. The bills get higher and higher. The debt gets to be a much greater amount. And then, like with, say you owe a lot of money to the gas company. Bill gets higher and higher and higher and higher. And then boom, they cut it off. Then you gotta pay the entire bill that you owe. and then a reinstallation of service fee on top of it. It's not worth it. Stay on top of it. It's not that hard.